Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very important chapter, that is percentage. So let's see the question on percentage. Just make diagram. Just make diagram. Things become very simple. People used to make things complicated by remembering formula. Every time you cannot recall formulas, right? So try to find out such tricks which will be very useful and which can applicable in all the questions. In an election, two candidate, one got 55% of valid votes, 20% non-valid votes. Okay, if the total number of votes was 7500, number of valid votes that the other candidate got. In an election, two candidates were there. One got 55% of valid vote and 20% vote were not valid. If the total number of the votes were 7500 of the valid votes, then the candidate who won. This is election. In this election, 100x is the votes. Out of those 100x, 20%, 20x votes find out to be invalid. So how much is remaining? 80x is remaining. Out of those 80x, okay, out of those 80x, the person who won got 55%. So what is 55% of 80? Okay, this comes out to be 42.5. 42.5, right? So this is the vote that that person will get. Okay, 55% of that vote that person got. So sorry, this comes out to be 44%. 44%, 44x vote that person got. How much is remaining now? How much is remaining now? That is remaining is 36x, right? If the total number of votes were 7500, number of valid votes, then the other candidate got. Okay, so here you got the value that valid vote is this much. This valid vote number is given to you, that is 7500. So you can simply find out the value of x, right? So you can find out the value of x, that comes out to be 93.75. And what is asked? The total number of vote got by other candidate, 36x. You have to simply multiply by 36. So you will get the number of votes got by other candidate, that is 3375. Okay, so 3375 was the total number of vote that other candidate got. Okay, simple question, just you have to make diagram and solve it. Let's move towards next question. The population of town increases from 175,000 to 262500 in a decade. The average percentage increase of the village population was. So this was initial population. How much it is increasing from? It is increasing from 262500 from 175,000. Okay, so how much is the increment? How much is the increment? This increment is of 87,500. Okay, and in a decade it happened, means in 10 years this was happened. Okay, in 10 years this much population was growth. So you can simply find out, by the formula, that is 262500. Okay, that is compound interest formula. And this comes out to be 175,000. 1 plus rate of interest you don't know of the village, right? And for 10 years they ask you, right? You can simply solve this. You can find out. This population will be 87500 is increasing. How many years? 10 years it is increasing, right? So every year it is increasing at a rate of 8750. And with respect to what population? This was the initial population, right? So you can find out the increase. This will comes out to be 0.05. This is in fraction, so you have to convert it in percentage, so you have to multiply it by 100. This comes out to be 5%. 5% is the annual growth. Okay, you can simply don't try to solve by this formula. You can simply use the logic that I told you. How much is increasing? 87,500 is increasing. Okay, so you will write this much, and in how many years it is increasing? In 10 years. Per year, how much it is increasing? 8,750. And on what number it was increased? 175,000. You can simply find out. No need to remember this formula. This makes things complicated. Okay, better to go with simple thing. Just you have to make things simple. Just see that thing. Try to solve it very simply by applying the universal things or the universal concept that I told you. Okay, now this question. In an election, a candidate secure 42%, the other candidate secure 58%, and defeated by 480 votes. Find the total number of votes. This is 100x. This is 42x. One person got lost. Another person got 58x. He won. Right? He lost and he won. So 58x, and the difference between this is how much votes? 480 votes. Means I can simply say that what difference between 58 and 42x is 16x, and this 16x value is how much? 480 votes. So I can simply find out the value of x, right? After dividing it, I will get the value of x, that is 30. So x value I get, and what is asked to me? Find the number of votes polled. So 100 into 30, right? After doing this, I come to know the total number of votes, that were 3000. Simple. Okay, let's see this question. In this question, it is asked, if an exam A gets 10% less marks than B, B got 25% more marks than C got 20% less than D. It is D, not B. Okay, less than D. If A gets 360 marks out of 500, then what percentage of marks obtained by D was? So in such type of questions where there is a comparison between various elements, you have to start with the last part, that is D. So let's assume that D, let's find out the value of D. C got 20% less than D. So let's assume that D is having 100 marks. So how much C is having? 20% less. That means C is having 80. And B got 25% more than C. So more than C means what? 25% more. Means 100 he always have. 25 is more. So 125% of 80 you have to find out. So when you do this, it comes out to be 3 or 3 by 2. Comes out to be 5 by 4. So after that you do this, and comes out to be 20 into 5, that is 100. So C got 80 marks, so B got how much? 100 marks, and we calculated it by solving this 80% of 125, 25% more. Okay, so B got 100, C got 80 marks, and D got 100 marks, and A get 10% marks less than B. So if B is having 100 marks, 10% less of 100, that is 90, right? So it is told to you that if A get 360, so to make 90 as 360, by which number you have to multiply it? By 4. Similarly, you have to multiply B by 4. C was 80, so here also you have to multiply by 4, and here also multiply by 4. So how many marks is scored by D? It was asked. So 100 into 4, that means 400 marks was scored by D out of a paper of 500. Okay, let's move towards next question. A man spent 20% of his income monthly salary on food and 30% salary on rent and save the rest amount. If the saving are 500 rupees, then what is his income? So in such type of question, you have to assume that his income is 100x. You have to make it diagram, okay? And 30x is spent on what? 30x and 20x, let's write in this way. 20x he spent on food and remaining 30x on what? Rent. And how much he is left with? 50x. So this 50x value is what? Savings, which is equivalent to how much? 500. So you can find out the value of x from this. So x value comes out to be 10. So what is asked in the question? What is the income of that person? So in the 100x, you have to put x, the value of x. You will get the total income because this was total income, right? And from this 30x he spent on rent, 20 on food, and 50 on saving. So 100 into 10, that comes out to be 1000 rupees. So 1000 rupees is the salary of that person. Thank you.